Different paper sizes are used in different organizations to document and archive information. The executive and A4 paper sizes are usually used for memos, while official documents use A4 paper size. In many government establishments, the legal paper size is used for official documents, while the letter and A4 sizes are mostly used in businesses and institutions of learning. Hello guys, I am Kelechi Agomo. Today you are going to learn how to select appropriate paper sizes and page orientation. When creating a document, the paper size of that document is paramount, especially if it must be printed. For example, invitation cards, certificates, envelopes, book covers, etc. require different sizes depending on use. Microsoft Word applications provide different paper sizes which you can choose from when creating a document. The paper size selected reflects the hard copy size when the document is printed. For example, you can create a flyer or invitation card with an A5 paper size. Certificates require a letter paper size, while a poster can use any of A2, A3 or A4 paper sizes. When setting up your document, it is advisable to set your paper size first before adding the contents. This will save you the trouble of adjusting the contents, especially when it contains images and shapes. How would you select a paper size in Microsoft Word? Let us assume that you are creating an invitation card that will be printed in A5 paper size. In this case, follow these steps. Open a new blank document in Microsoft Word. Go to the Layout or Page Layout tab depending on your version of Microsoft Word. Under Page Setup group, select Size. Notice different paper sizes from letter to legal A4, but in this case select A5 paper size. Notice that your workspace has been adjusted to reflect the paper size you selected. Now this depends on the paper size you selected. Larger paper sizes will enlarge the workspace, while smaller paper sizes will reduce the workspace. You can now begin to create your document. There are times you may want to use the paper size that is not on the list provided by Microsoft Word. In this case, you will have to define your paper size. This is where you use the custom paper size. For example, you can create an invitation card with a 5 by 7 inches paper size. Since this exact size is not on the list, how do you choose such a size? To choose a custom paper size, you will use the Page Setup dialog box as follows. If you are still working with your blank document, then visit the Page Layout or Layout tab, depending on your version of Microsoft Word. Under Page Setup group, select Size. From the drop-down list, choose More paper sizes. You can also select the Page Setup dialog box launcher icon under Page Setup group. On the Page Setup dialog box, go to the Paper tab. Under Paper Size, select Custom Paper or Custom Size. Then adjust the width and the height. In this case, change the width to 5 inches and the height to 7 inches. Then click OK when you are done. You have adjusted your paper size to reflect the exact size you want. Orientation defines the wideness and tallness of your document or the layout of your document. There are two different types of page orientation: portrait and landscape. Portrait means that the height of your document is longer than the width, while landscape means that the width of your document is longer than the height. Most official documents and educational materials use the portrait page orientation, but most cards and certificates use the landscape orientation. In this module, you look at how to set up your page orientation. To set up your page orientation, do the following. In a blank document or in an open document, go to Page Layout or Page or Layout tab. That's depending on your version of Microsoft Word. Then under Page Setup, select Orientation. From the drop-down menu, you easily select Portrait or Landscape. By default, your document opens with a portrait orientation. You can also change the page orientation from the Page Setup dialog box under the Margins tab. With this, we have come to the end of this tutorial. Please kindly join me in our next tutorial when we talk about margins and hyphenation. Before that, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Thank you.